Greetings, welcome to Treasures of Wisdom, where we are exploring Plotinus' concept of beauty. According to Plotinus, beauty transcends the physical realm and has a profound connection to the human soul. He believed that beauty is an expression of divine unity and a reflection of the intellect, which is the source of all things. Through contemplation of beauty, we can ascend to a higher level of understanding and connection with the divine. Fascinating stuff, right? Plotinus, a legendary ancient philosopher, penned the masterpiece Aeneid, which blends rationality with poetry to explore profound ideas. Today, we journey into Plotinus' view on beauty and how it stretches far beyond the physical, encompassing practice, the human soul, and even the divine realm. Open quotes. Beauty isn't just something we see, it's a multisensory experience. Our ears can perceive it too, not just in harmonious words, but in music, songs, and verses. As we transcend the ordinary and explore life's various facets, we are left pondering, is there a higher beauty? One that demands a deeper dive into discussion? We question why certain physical forms, rhythmic melodies, and moral virtues possess beauty. Are these diverse beauties rooted in a single, unchanging principle, or do they have distinct origins? If it's a singular principle, was it it? Close quotes. Plotinus, the renowned philosopher, dives into the essence of beauty and questions whether it's a diverse concept or if there's a universal underpinning to all things beautiful. As a Neoplatonic thinker, he explores archetypes, echoing Plato's ideas and Aristotle's forms. Archetypes rooted in arche from Greek or the beginning are universal blueprints forming the core of tangible entities. Understanding them is key, for without archetypes, everything would be a chaotic blur. Fortunately, we live in a world filled with patterns, from the nature of a dog to atmospheric phenomena, all shaped by universal reasons that allow us to grasp and acquire knowledge. Open quotes. In the world of beauty, our immediate perception plays a crucial role. When our soul first encounters beauty, it resonates with our essence, creating a sense of affinity. But when we face ugliness, our soul recoils, rejecting it as something alien. This reaction is rooted in our soul's aversion to incongruity. So, how do we find beauty in both tangible and abstract concepts? It's all about participating in a form or intelligible idea. When tangible things participate in a specific form, they appear beautiful. However, if they lack a clear shape and are chaotic, they become ugly because they lack reason and form, making them incomprehensible to the divine reason stemming from the universal soul. Close quotes. Let's dive into Plotinus' concept of the soul. When Plotinus talks about the soul, he is referring to the intelligible essence and the harmonious reason that shapes a concrete being from the universal essence of the soul, which he calls a form. Think of it as an intelligible form or an archetype, much like Plato's ideas. For example, take the human species. It's an intelligible form. This means that we can understand it as concrete units that participate in the same intelligible form, which is universal. In simple terms, all humans share similar physical attributes, potentialities, and natures because they partake in the same intelligible form. Open quotes. When form and matter come together, they create a harmonious unity. This unity makes a single, composite object. When this object achieves perfect unity, beauty flourishes within it, touching every part as well as the whole. It doesn't stop there. Beauty can reveal itself in various forms, from entire buildings to individual stones, from artistic creations to natural wonders. In essence, the beauty of physical bodies is a result of their connection to and participation in a rational order that descends from the divine, the universal soul. Close quotes. Thus, Plotinus views beauty as the order of reason and harmony, expressed in matter, which allows us to understand beings, not only the physical ones but also the immaterial ones, as he explains further. This enables us to admire all created things, in their reasons, in their essence, in their relationships in life as a whole. Open quotes, let's explore a thought. What stirs your emotions when you encounter acts of nobility, morality, temperance, and the beauty of virtuous souls? Why do you feel a deep connection when you reflect on inner beauty? What ignites your enthusiasm and the desire to reconnect with your true self, seeking solace from your physical body? These are the experiences of those who genuinely love. So, what's the source of these intense feelings? It's not about physical appearance, color, or size, it's about the invisible soul. This soul possesses a hidden wisdom and radiates all virtues like character, justice, temperance, courage, dignity, and intelligence. When we see these qualities, we are captivated by their beauty. They exhibit unwavering stability and brilliance. But why do we consider them beautiful? Because they are authentic. Yet, reason yearns for more answers. It ponders why these true manifestations of beauty can evoke love in the soul and adorn virtues with radiant aura. To unravel this mystery, let's contemplate the opposite, the ugly within the soul. By understanding the nature and causes of ugliness, we will get closer to solving this enigma. Picture an ugly soul. It's driven by an intemperance, embraces injustice, and drowns in a sea of passions. Fear and envy plague it, and it craves only base desires. The soul is entirely corrupted, lost in impure wishes, and immersed in moral degradation. It abandons a noble life, and instead revels in the sensual. In a way, it's like beauty's mask has been tainted, and the soul, once beautiful, is now corrupted, preventing it from leading a virtuous life. This corruption leads the soul away from the light of reason, dragging it into darker realms. The soul's impurity, caused by its deep attachment to the material world, drags it down further. It becomes one with the body, its essence absorbed by the physical realm, leading to a transformation. It's as if a person fell into slimy mud, losing their original beauty and taking on the appearance of the muck that has tainted them. The ugliness of the soul stems from the foreign contamination. To return to its pristine state, it must cleanse itself, undergo a process of purification, and restore its original beauty. The soul can lose its beauty when it becomes too intertwined with the body, blurring its distinctiveness. This ugliness arises from impurity, a departure from its pure, unadulterated essence. It's like gold tarnished by earthly particles, losing its shine. But once this impurity is removed, and only the soul's core remains, it regains its beauty. This transformation occurs when the soul breaks free from the passions tied to the body, liberating itself from external influences and shedding the blemishes acquired through disconnection. It's a journey back to the soul's true nature, a process of shedding the ugliness linked to external factors. Some ancient philosophers believed that virtues like courage, temperance, and prudence are essentially about purification. Mysteries wisely taught that those unpurified would suffer in hell, much like being stuck in a swamp, because impurity naturally gravitates towards impurity, just as pigs delight in the mud. True temperance means abstaining from indulging in physical pleasures, recognizing them as impure. Courage means having no fear of death, as it's merely the soul separating from the body. Magnanimity involves disdain for worldly matters, and prudence elevates one's thoughts to the intelligible realm. Through this purification, the soul becomes a rational, intangible, and intellectual essence connected to the divine source of beauty and related qualities. When the soul reunites with intelligence, which includes elements of intuition and consciousness for Plotinus, its beauty is elevated. This beauty is intertwined with intelligence and its eternal ideas, akin to Plato's concept of universal forms and intelligible values. The soul truly distinguishes itself from the rest when united with intelligence, emphasizing that the soul's well-being and beauty result from assimilating with the divine, representing the essence of beauty and goodness. In this perspective, being is linked to beauty, while non-being and matter are associated with ugliness, considered the source of evil. The divinity embody the good and the beautiful, making the study of beauty and goodness closely related, if not identical. Beauty holds the highest status, synonymous with the good, giving rise to intelligent beauty. The soul's beauty also derives from its connection with intelligence. Actions and studies attain beauty through the soul's influence, and the soul imparts beauty to bodies when it interacts with them, aligning with the object's inherent nature. Well, to conclude and summarize the theme, to Plotinus, beauty is good and goodness is beauty because goodness is that which is rational, existing according to a cosmic order, in which we intuit through our intelligence, which is consciousness. This is the beautiful in a transcendental sense. Ugliness, on the other hand, is that which approaches chaos, the chaotic, the disordered, both physically, intellectually, psychologically, and spiritually. So, the more we get lost in the life of the senses and forget the life of universal ideas that order the cosmos and the nature of beings, and consequently, vice, selfishness, and lose our sense of the whole. We lose consciousness, we lose universal values, because we lose the life of reason and consciousness, and fall into the life of vice and blindness. This is why Plotinus says that ugliness is an addition and virtue is purification. Since our soul, by participating in the universal soul and being an expression of harmony and reason, already intuits the beautiful and admires it, while ugliness is something added to our nature due to excessive indulgence in the life of the senses and excessive selfishness. It causes the corruption of our soul's nature with materialism, making it ugly and disordered because it acts against the life of consciousness and the harmonies expressed in all things in nature. And so, we need to remember that the human soul must strive to resemble the divine, and for Plotinus, the divine has various hypostases, one of them being the universal intellect, which is similar to Plato's realm of ideas. It contains the archetypes that govern the cosmos. Resembling the divine means reclaiming intelligence, meaning consciousness, by revealing virtues and respect for transcendent things, so that we may purify ourselves and remember our divinity. Well, like it? Please like the video and follow us for more videos on the great teachings of history's great masters of humanity. Bye.